So I find love is a total attention.
Love is a total attention.
Without any division.
In a sense...
I think this is really important because, you see, sir, for us love is pleasure. Sexual, other ways. Love is pleasure. And love is fear, love is jealousy, love is possessiveness, domination, aggression. You follow? We use that word to cover up all this. Love of God, love of man, love of, country, love of so on, so on. All that is the love of my concern about myself.
Yes, all of that is self-love.
Obviously.
But it's the me that is being loved, not the self that is being loved.
That's no love. That's a tremendous discovery. That requires great honesty to say, well, by Joe, I've never really loved anybody. I pretended, I've exploited, I have adjusted myself to somebody, but the fact that I have never known what it means to love, that's a tremendous honesty, sir. To say that I thought I loved and I never found it. Now I've come upon something which is real, which is I've watched what is and moved from there. There is an awareness of what is, and that awareness moves. It's a living thing, not comes to a conclusion.
Now, why is it that in our attempt to pursue the question of undivided attention or choiceless attention or simple seeing, that we very naturally slipped into the question, and I think it's not really logical, it's very naturally slipped into the question of simple loving as opposed to fictitious or fraudulent loving or conditioned loving. There must be something about the loving and the seeing process which is so similar that we can slip from seeing to loving and really be discussing the same thing. And as we move, well, move is not a good word.
No,
as we become aware of as we develop this undivided attention or this choiceless awareness.
Not, if I may suggest, don't use the word, humbly suggest, not the develop, that means time.
That's why.
Be aware.
Be aware. Yeah, we're struggling with words because
be aware of the carpet, the color, the shape, the form. Be aware of that. Don't say, I like, don't like, this is good, this. Just be aware of it. And then from that grows the flame of awareness, if one can so call it. You see?
But you see, haven't you said the same thing in different words by saying, be aware of the other, of the carpet, of the tree, of the universe that within which you live, and then you translate into another level of perception, and you say, love the carpet, love the tree, love the universe, and you don't feel that there's a difference between being aware or seeing undividedly and loving undividedly or unconditionally.
Sir, when you are so aware, there is that quality of love. You don't have to say be or not be. It is there. It's like a perfume in a flower. It is there.
The two are they're not different sides of a same
No,
coin.
it
They're
is
the same
thing,
coin.
same coin.
Yes, with no sides at all. Yes.